What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the CFL podcast, and this will be my last video of the night unless something crazy just happens, right? Because then I got to get on it. But guys, just when you thought Richard Young was just complete FAMU in Power 5, Jackson State is still in the thick of things, right? Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because Mr. Richard Young, the #1 running back in the country, the 5-star recruit, right? A kid who I made the video on earlier about how he's going to visit FAMU because Willie Simmons has been creating a bond with him, and it's really blowing up all over the college football world that he's going to visit an HBCU, especially after seeing what Travis Hunter did. He said Travis Hunter did play an effect in him keeping his options open. Now, guess what? He went on Twitter and said, hey, I'm paraphrasing, but I'll put the official picture up here. He said, Coach Prime and Jackson State was my first HBCU offer. Coach Prime is from my hometown. Just know I'm gonna visit Jackson State as well. Like that's the gist of the post, but I'll put the whole post up so y'all can see. He's going to visit Jackson State as well. JSU, now that JSU is in the race with FAMU and these Power 5 schools, things get a lot more interesting, right? Because now you want to see who is going to be victorious. Is it going to be Jackson State pulling off another 5-star recruit? Or is it going to be FAMU getting their first 5-star recruit, making 2 5-star prospects come to the SWAC? By the way, Richard Young is in the class of 2023, so we're going to see him next year. Or the third option, are we going to see him go to a Power 5 like we always do with these 5-star recruits, because that's still a possibility. So, JSU fans, if you have not watched the FAMU video, just to give you a little rundown on Richard Young, big fan of his, right? He's a baby Leonard Fournette. That's how he plays. He runs big. He will run you over, high knees when he's going through contact. I mean, he also has the speed to just straight up outrun you, right? And when I mentioned Travis Hunter, because I think I gave Travis Scott the wrong name earlier in this video, but when I mentioned Travis Hunter, he was impacted. He admitted that he was impacted by Travis Hunter and his decision to go to Jackson State. When he was asked on it, he did say, and I paraphrasing, but y'all can get the gist of what I'm about to say. I think I still got that quote. I'll put that up as well. He said, after seeing Travis Hunter commit to Jackson State, and him committing to Coach Prime, because he thought Travis Hunter was going to stay at Florida State. But he said, when you have the opportunity to be coached by the best cornerback to ever do it, I can see why he took it. And all that told him was that he needed to keep his options open when pursuing these schools. And now he's bringing HBCUs into the realm. See, when Travis Hunter broke the news to Jackson State, you seen the analysts on ESPN when they were asked at the end of the segment, do you guys think that this is going to be the start of something big, right? Like a wave of HBCUs getting these commits. And one by one, every one of them said no. No, I don't think it is. I think this was a once in a blue moon kind of thing. And lightning could really strike twice. That's what people fail to realize. Lightning can strike twice. Coach Prime just proved that. That lightning can strike for them by getting Travis Hunter. It can strike twice, right? And honestly, where there's smoke, there's fire. I've been saying it, and I'm going to continue to say it. But there was one thing that Shannon Sharp said that I do agree with, right? He was one of the guys who didn't think that this was going to be a wave of HBCU guys coming to, the Power 5 kids coming to HBCUs. But he did say that if you can get 3 or 4 a year, that's 3 or 4 more that you had before, that you've ever had. Right? And I agree with him on that. But where I disagree is that I do think this could be a trend. The same way, I don't think all of them, like I don't think you'll get 50% of the ESPN top 300 kids or anything like that. Not anytime soon, right? But I do think more of these kids are gonna see, especially if Richard Young chooses an HBCU, whether that's Jackson State or FAMU. If these kids see Richard Young choose an HBCU, if a 5-star recruit, #1 at his position, chooses an HBCU for the second year in a row, you you are going to see a wave like you have never seen it before in HBCU football, HBCU sports in general. And it's not only happening in the football world. We know Mikey Williams, he's been talking about going to Howard amongst other HBCUs. This is just going to continue to happen. So get ready. Get ready. That's all I got to say. But Richard Young, he has a few visits he's going to take, right? Penn State is one that he's going to take along with FAMU and Jackson State. Penn State has already signed, or at least got the commit from a 5-star running back who goes by the name of Nicholas Singleton, I believe. So I think they out. I really do think they out. Just for that reason alone. But I can't call where this kid is going to go. I can't. All I'm saying is nothing is impossible after we've seen what Travis Hunter was able to do with Jackson State. Nothing's impossible. So, Jackson State fans, if you want to hit the man up on social media, let him know how you feel, please do so, right? Because this kid, plays like a little Leonard Fournette. Like, I'm so serious when I say this. He can catch out the backfield. He'll bowl you over. He'll run right past you. He's very elusive. And he's so violent. He runs so hard running between the tackles. Like, some running backs would just give up when they get up that middle and they see these bodies of jerseys. Not Richard Young. No. He's going to high step his way. Superman changed in the phone booth. If y'all don't know what that means, it means with the limited space he had, he going to make you miss and he going to make something happen. Superman changed in the phone booth, right? With that being said, though, y'all are watching the CFL podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Last video of the night, as I said earlier, unless something big happens. But I'm out, man. Peace. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'm out.